Welcome in, everybody. We got a live commitment. We are getting set up right now for a major commitment. You guys can see it right here. It's commitment season. Why not, right? Javon Vital Jr. is next up. We got national analyst Sam Spiegelman joining me. We're looking in live in Lake Charles, Louisiana. There's going to be a couple speakers here, so we're not missing anything. We're going to bring you guys to it. But today it's a big one. Javon Vital Jr., he is a 5'9", 195-pound athlete running. Sam, what exactly is Javon Vital? Because if you look at his highlights, I mean, he's a quarterback, he's a running back, he's a wide receiver, he does it all. So what is the team that's going to land him getting?
An absolute playmaker, one of the best in Louisiana, Josh, maybe one of the best in the country. We have him listed at running back, but if you look at some of the schools that he's choosing from today, these are some of the most explosive offenses in the country that are going to take advantage of Javon in more than just out of the backfield. He can catch passes, he can run outside, he can return kicks and punts. He's got 6 special teams touchdowns as a junior, double digits in his career. He's moving over to play his senior season at Lake Charles College Prep, which has a really vertical, explosive offense. We're going to see him catching the rock. We're going to see him running the ball. We're going to see him returning in the open field. He can play a little quarterback. You already hit on that, but he is just an explosive playmaker that you want to get the ball in space and let him cook.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the best athletes in Louisiana. He's a top 20 player in the state this cycle. Let's tap in and listen in.
God for blessing me with this opportunity. I would like to thank my parents and my loving, supporting family for their love and support. A big thanks to all my coaches and mentors, Coach Sammy, Coach BJ, Coach Don, Coach Jimmy, Coach Miles, Coach Joe, Coach Menard, and Coach Fury for believing in me and pushing me to be the best person I could be both on and off the field. To my little brothers, I love y'all, and just know I'll put it all on the line for both of y'all. Mama, there are no words to say to you. You did it all to make sure I was always in the best situation for me to have a chance. Just know I got you, and I love you so much. To my teammates from Hamilton, without y'all, without you all, and your true, genuine support, I would not be sitting here today. We are a family for life. To the Lake Charles community, thanks for all your support. My plans are to represent the city and open up doors for everyone. Lastly, I would like to give a personal thanks to Ms. Morgan. No words can describe how much you mean to me and for all you have done to help me. Coach Chillo, I can't thank you enough. This is where it all began. Thank you for everything. Finally, Coach Dix. There are no words. You made sure from day one in 6th grade that I stayed on course and made me get up even when I did not want to. You did things to help me that you really did not have to do. For that, I'm grateful. With that all being said, I'll further my academic and athletic career at the University of
We got another Trojan added to the 2027 class for USC, which was already top 5. And Sam, I mean, if you look at the top 2 commitments in USC's current class, you got Honor Falave Johnson and Quentin Hale. They are both phenomenal athletes, Quentin Hale, you can pretty much peg him to the wide receiver position. Honor Faalave Johnson, is he going to be a running back? Is he going to be a safety? Is he going to be a wide receiver? Is he going to kick? Is he going to punt? He's probably going to do them all. But now you add Javon to this mix, and he's kind of more of the same. Do you see what USC's doing here? They're just bringing in phenomenal athletes.
Yeah, and that's not a bad recruiting strategy, Josh. Bring in the best football players in America and find a position for him. We were talking before Javon committed. What position is he going to play? Of course, he's projected to play in the USC backfield, but he is going to contribute to USC on offense out of the slot, out of the backfield. He's going to completely add an explosive dynamic to their special teams units. This is a fantastic recruiting strategy by Lincoln Riley of getting explosive, dynamic athletes. I don't care if they can play 2 or 3 different positions. Get them on your roster and figure it out later. Javon Vital Jr. is a perfect example of what USC is doing in 2027 and why they're going to push for at least another top 5, potentially another top recruiting class in the country.
Yeah, 9 total commitments, 7 of which are from the state of California. So now USC kind of leaving the confines of California to go out and cherry pick some of the guys that they've identified as top players in the country. A big addition here. What did you watched him a lot in high school. Where did you see him make the biggest impact in high school?
Well, truly, in the high school level, he's been a quarterback. He's playing at Lake Charles College Prep as a senior, so he can play the athlete position that we're talking about. He's going to line up in the backfield. Lake Charles College Prep thinks they're going to have the fastest team in the state of Louisiana for this season, and Javon is a huge reason why he has 4.4 speed and what he can do out of the backfield. He had 1,500 rushing yards last year, 25 touchdowns. He had 3,500 all-purpose yards, almost 50 total touchdowns, 6 of which via special teams. Anytime he touches the ball, he is an explosive play waiting to happen. He's going to be lined up at receiver, at running back, on special teams as a return man. There is no stopping him. He's dynamic in space. He's got straight line speed. He's got great cutback ability. He's dynamic with the ball in his hands. And if you see a gash, he's going to hit it and be gone. I'm excited to see what he gets to USC and gets to play for a coach like Lincoln Riley, who could be creative with him, use him on jet sweeps, use him on outside runs, use him as a pass catcher. I think the sky is the limit for someone like Javon Vital, who, you can't put a specific position tag on him, but you know the results when he does touch the ball.
Right. And now when it came to the science of breaking down this commitment, he sat down and, we were backstage before we went live. There was no USC hat on the table. Instead, I think there was a McNeese State hat. Were you at all concerned that this was not going to go the way that we thought it would to USC? I mean, he didn't even have the hat on the table.
Josh, you already know, I was as cool as a cucumber. If you speak to the folks around Javon at the tail end of his junior season, the beginning of this spring, all you heard was buzz about the Trojans. Yeah. We talked about it. He's one of the most explosive players in the state. Quietly, USC has dipped into Louisiana a couple of times, like you said, cherry picking for elite talent. Jakeem Stewart. They signed Roderick Tizino out of the Lafayette area last season. Now they're going to bring in Javon Vital, who's going to amplify their offense. He was on campus watching USC in January. They have continued to dial up the efforts. He was saying the GM, Chad Bowden, Lincoln Riley, Anthony Jones, the running backs coach who used to be at TCU when he first offered Javon 3 or 4 years ago. Those relationships are absolutely airtight. Houston really likes him. Ole Miss really likes Javon, but USC has been the team in control here for at least 2 or 3 months so far.
Yeah. Hey, bring him on campus, bring in the best athletes. We'll figure out what to do with it once they get here. I love that mantra from USC. Sam Spiegelman, thank you for dropping by today's live commitment from Lake Charles, Louisiana. Javon Vital Jr. is off the board, and we're going to have so many more commitments coming, not just in April, but May, June, July, August. It is nonstop from here on out. We are officially in recruiting season. So make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. You get notified when we go live. I don't even know when we're going live all the time but if you're subscribed, you'll get notified. So thank you for joining us today for the commitment of Javon Vidal Jr., a big one for the USC Trojans in that top 5. Going to add more. They had a couple commitments last weekend. Today's only Thursday. Maybe we'll see more fireworks out of the Trojans this weekend. Thanks for joining us.